Hey everybody, Tom here, and today I want to teach you how to set up point salad. Now, in all honesty, I almost didn't make this video because this is going to take like 3 seconds to set up. But I'm a man of tradition, and also I think I have some insights. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and take the lid off, if I can. Oh my gosh, here we go. And let me just point out, this game is so simple. The rule book is short, but it can be, which is cool. I do have a minor complaint that this is just such a small deck of cards. This really does not need this big of a box. And it's not a huge box, but we could have half-sized this we would have been pretty okay. Hopefully, this means we've got good expansion material coming up. All right, so when you open the box, you're going to have a big deck of cards. And eventually these cards need to be shuffled, and so one thing I wanted to talk about in this video is don't shuffle these cards. Don't do it. You're going to want the deck set up like this between games. Because what we need to do is, depending on your player count, you need to either remove or keep a certain number of cards. And if everything's shuffled up, it just gets so obnoxious to do that. And when you're done playing the game, a lot of the cards are going to be sorted anyway. So just keeping it sorted is the way to go. This is my big tip. This is why I'm making this video. So hold on to it. All right. I'm actually going to be setting up a 3-player game. I think my brain can handle this game at 3 players. So I'm going to need to keep, so it says count out 9. We need to keep 9 of each vegetable. If we were doing 4 or 5, it would tell us to remove a certain number. And so all I'm going to do is just make sure we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep it. And then we've got, oh, and I should point out, sorry, these cards are double-sided. So on one side is a vegetable, on the other side are ways to score. You could, I do this when I box up the game. So these should be shuffled so that nobody knows what's on the other side of these cards. That's the thing that you've got to keep in mind. So here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll go, again, you could shuffle these up. I already did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, you guys, this is really high quality YouTube content. We're going to practice counting to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we've got our 9 vegetables each. You know what I mean. The rest of these are going to go back in the box so that you can't see which point system or which you don't want to see the backs of the cards that didn't end up in here. But what we need to do is we need to take these cards and shuffle them now. And it's really up to you. It depends on how proficient you are with the game, which way you keep face up or face down. Like, I think it's a little jarring for people to keep this face up as you're shuffling versus keeping this face up. But technically, you're not really supposed to see this side. So, I don't know. Now, these cards are pretty good quality. They are, oh my gosh, I know I'm going to get in trouble. They're not too bad for doing a normal shuffle like this. Okay. Or if you are worried about it because you really do need to get those cards away from each other, you don't want to have all the same cards together, then probably, let's see, I think if I remember right, there were 6 vegetables. Probably another good way to do this would be to do this kind of a shuffle where you set up 5 piles and just start randomly throwing things out there. I mean, I've got to stretch out the time as much as possible, right? So we're learning how to shuffle a deck of cards. Wow, this is great. Happy pandemic, everybody. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get all of these cards shuffled. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and stack them up like this. Whatever, shuffle some more if you want. Cool. Next up, what we got to do is make the market. So the market is going to be 3 piles as evenly distributed as possible, but we're actually going to flip it like this. Okay, point side up. I don't even know how my shuffling did. Hopefully these are all still in order. And we're going to make 3 piles as evenly as possible. I think that pile's a little bit bigger. All right, so you start by making 3 piles point side up like that. And then you're going to flip the top 2 cards of each pile like this. Oh man, you saw me. I did shuffle. And then the last thing I'm going to do in this video is we're just going to go ahead and place down papers, 1 for each player in the game. And that's it. We are ready to play point salad. So take those really amazing tips with you to heart. And if you are interested in seeing how this game is played, if you want to watch it played as a 3-player game, go ahead and click on the link in the description of this video. That's where I will be playing it. All right, toodaloo.